What is up? Hey, chat. I was looking at there was what was it? Oh, I don't know. It was a ad for an app or something, and it had like, hey, this deep deep speak or whatever can write you like video scripts or something. Maybe it wasn't deep speak, something, and it was just like, hey there, chat, or like really elongated crap, and it's just like, what is this? So anyway, oh, Evie, what the sprint was an April Fool's joke? I should have done that. Kev, you know that's not how you spell my name. Um, yeah, I mean it is my least favorite, but it's not garbage. Plenty, Jimmy. We can enumerate them when we speak next. Um, Plenty of holy wars. I just, I don't know, just tired. So I just got back from my state competition. I have not. I realized last night I was playing Jackbox with people. And I realized last night that I have not run a sprint since February 1. And I did not realize that. Like, I didn't realize that it had been that long since I'd run a sprint, which is insane. What is up, Mike? What's up, Brian? Yeah, that's about right. So I didn't realize that it had been that long. And I'm like, well, I guess I should run one. I was productive when I got home for the first time ever. And so I was like, I'll get on a sprint because my choice was I can read, which I can do here, or I can play video games, or I can fall asleep or jump on here. So I figured I'd jump on here. My hair's all jacked up in it. So how is everyone? I just got back from state. We got third, which is good. I mean, we got 3 years ago we got second, and then we got third, and then we got second, and now we got third. The two that beat us are private schools, which I'm okay with. We're the top public school in the state, which is really cool. The kids didn't. I mean, second was within our grasp. We could have gotten second. We weren't going to get first this year. It just kind of fell apart. Kind of got away from us. We could have gotten second if the kids had gotten a little frostier. We had a lot of like kids do really well in one contest and then do like kind of middling in their second contest, and the enough of that like eats away at the point spread. I was also elected to the vice presidency of the Classical Association of Florida, which is a short way or a long way of saying that I have been given a whole bunch of work to do by people who like, you'd be really good at it. I feel that I have been tricked into taking it because no one wanted it, is what I'm assuming. Anyway, I don't know why they think I'd be good at it. Maybe because I get along with the students. No, no, I don't get paid. So I have to corral the board of students, and oh man, it's so good to have fans. This is fan. I love having fans. You know what? I'll just drop me a DM and I'll send you an autograph. $5. So yeah, I just have like I gotta corral the board of students, and you don't get this like it's one of these things where even when we were tallying votes, because I was I shadowed the VP that was leaving. And so I was in there counting the votes for the election of the student board. Like, so see, the CAF oversees the FJCL student board. Like, so the organization is run by students, it's a student-run organization under the oversight of CAF. And so I'm in there telling votes with the students, but even then, like I'm trying to do it and I'm supposed to let the students do it, right? Like I'm supposed to, like he's asking questions, the other guy is like, and so in your opinion, like does that equal, is that a clear majority and this person won? And like, and how many votes this person get? And like I have to wait for them to add it up. And I'm just like, I know it. Like, let me just tell you. And so it's hard to do it. Like it's just hard to like let kids do stuff when I can just do it faster. This is the problem I'm gonna have when you're supposed to kind of let little kids like help you with stuff. Like, Atticus when he gets taught, I'll help him, he can help me like put dishes away. But it's just like just give it to me. Like just let me do it. Like you're doing it you're too slow. You're too slow. I don't have time for this. So anyway, so we'll see. I don't know how to do this job, but there's a lot of support. And so right now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do and what kids are supposed to do. Anyway, I don't know. I just decided, you know what, be cool. What if I did more work for myself? Fun fact: did you know you have to pay for having a baby up front? So Christina and I have realized that we're we're in a little bit of a budget snafu. Um, Stuff's too expensive, and it's really weird because we both work full time. It's very strange. We both work full time, and yet um, our bills are too expensive, and I don't know where to really make cuts because part of it's a mortgage. Our mortgage is too much. Um, so that's annoying. It's not really a problem we'd been dealing with until like this hit it. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Anyway, in other news, what else is other news? So today was fun. I got to spend some time with some of the younger kids that are brand new to the club, that I know, that I teach for the first time. And so I have to do bed check at night. And I went to bed check one room, and it's this group of freshman boys. Two of them are twins, and one of them is the little brother of one of my older students. And like, I've seen him laugh and like talk, but anytime I come near, um, he just immediately goes and gets super quiet. And in class, like I'll call on him and I'll be like, "Hey," and I'll ask him a question in Latin. I know he knows the answer to, because this dude got a 50 out of 50 on his grammar test at state. Like he got first place. And grammar's a hard test. And I'll ask him a question. He'll just stare at me in the middle of class. I'll ask him and he'll just go. And if I force him to respond, he'll finally go, "Yes," or that's what he'll do. But I know he knows how to like talk more, but he just refuses to around me. So I show up to bed check, and he's laying there like this on the bed, and he gets up and like kind of scuttles over and hands me like a folded piece of paper, and like it says, "To Mr. Walker," and inside, like it's held together by like glue stick glue, and inside is the most jankified, run over, looks like it's gnawed on by a troll, divoted black plastic knife and fork. Like this thing's clearly been run over multiple times. Like it looks like it's been in a war. And I'm like, "Ben, what? Like, what is this? Like, like, why do you have this?" And he goes, "Found it." And I'm like, "Found it where?" He says, "Parking lot." I'm like, "So you picked up a utensil, like parking lot utensils. You picked that up for the sole purpose of folding it up and giving it to me when I did bed check." And he just goes, I'm like, "Ben, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this?" He goes, "Use it." Freak. He's a freak. And I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this child. No, he does not sound amazing, Pete, at all. Like, he does not. He's no. Now there are 3 freshman girls and a sophomore girl. I don't teach the sophomore, but they all room together. And so when I 100%, you're all right. So I knock on the door, and it opens it immediately. Like, the door opens immediately. Usually when I knock on the door, it takes them a minute to get to the door. I mean, they were waiting by the door. So the door opens. It's pitch black behind them in the room. The only light is the light streaming in from the hallway. And they're standing in 2 rows of 2, just standing there. They open the door, say, "Hello, Mr. Walker." And they just stare in the dark. And I'm like, why are y'all standing right behind this door? Like, what are y'all doing? And so they freaked me out. And so I was like, whatever. The next night, I do it again. I go to knock on the door, opens immediately. This time it's just one of them who goes, "Hello, Mr. Walker." And I look into the pitch dark room, and there's the 2 others dragging a sheet covered body in between the 2 hotel beds. And I can barely see anything. I'm like, what are y'all doing in here? Anyway, these kids are insane. I don't know what their problem is. So I guess they just amuse themselves by being like, what can we freak Walker out with when he comes to knock on the door? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So they're great. I mean, they're good kids. I'm pleased with them. What irritates me is that one of them is moving in the summer to flipping Minnesota, and I'm like, it is never a kid I hate that tells me they're moving, ever. It's never a kid it's like, "Oh, I'm moving." I'm like, "Oh, thank goodness," because I didn't want you in my class anyway. It's always a kid that's really, really good. Like, she's going places, and now, Minnesota. So that sucks. But what can you do? So, but yeah, this some good kids. And they did well. There is a here, hold on, let me see if I can find Discord photos. Where the photos at? Where the photos at? Where the photos at? Here we go. Hang on. Let me share some here. What? Here we go. What if you weren't over the? Okay. So let's look at this here. This is me and Belle as I mean, you can tell who we are. We're saying to the moon. Excuse me. So yeah, we the theme, and we are the only school that did the theme, but the theme was like heroes and villains or something like that, or villains, or I don't know. I forget what it was. But that was the theme. So Belle's from Nefario and I'm Gru. Whoop, didn't need that. Here's all the minions. Where there was a huge statue of Luffy in this mall that we went in. This is the weeb store that we went in, the absolute weeb store. This is Cletus the Green. We won him for getting second in the spirit contest. So he was riding there. There's a picture of him eating jerky somewhere. Where's Cletus? This is me sitting very depressed. I had lost my backpack at this point, so I could not. I had nothing to do during these closing ceremonies. Here's us with all of our trophies and stuff. Yay. I'll show you Ben. Here's Ben right here. There's Ben hiding behind the stuff. These are the 3 psycho freshmen. There, look at that. See, look at this. Oops. I just made my screen bigger there. There, see how Luffy? Yeah, Luffy. Look at that. It's huge. Huge. Where is this? You see how fat I am here, which is unfortunate. Where are there we go. There's Cookies the Green eating some jerky. Nom, 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 nom. Eric Yang was not there. I did see Eric Yang last weekend, though. This is me hanging from this gorilla, and it hurts so bad. There is a picture. Where's the Minion picture? I guess I don't have it on here. It's on my phone. All right, well, whatever. Anyway, all of my students were dressed up as Minions. Actually, I think I got that. Guys, I do not see those things on the side. Like, Evie pointing it out, I'm just like, yeah, I suppose I do have private messages. So anyway, so it's been kind of depressing, kind of overwhelmed with stuff. I don't know. So, oh, it's me, Pete, to answer your private chat. What's up, Alethea? What's up, Simon? It's so good to see everybody on this on the sprint. It's been a while. Just got a lot going on. March was not a super productive month for me because I had company come in during spring break, which means, I had my friend staying here for a week, and then like for the week before that, I'm planning for state, and then the week after that, I went to state. It's just been crazy. It's been crazy. The only thing I read was in March. I read She is the Darkness, Augustus, and the Liberation. Speaking of which, what's everybody reading, or what's everybody going to be working on during this sprint? Ben is a freak, Anita. He's a freak, always. So, yeah, March was, I agree, Peter. I agree. No bueno. Nice, guards. I saw that comment about how I am veterinary. Anita, yes. I am that absolutely there should be a coin with me as veterinary on one side and me as Vimes on the other side. Nice, Monster Hunter. Word, I know all about that, Ryan. Dale Jones, Empires and Dust, right on. Nice, very cool. I love grilled cheeses, Mitch. Oh, right on. Man, me too, Daniel. My depression has not been great recently. Tales of the Earthsea, The City and the City, The Rising and Working. That ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, that means the Atticus is ready to be put to bed, so I'm going to go do that in just a moment. Caliban's War, Peace Talks, Dresden. Very cool. No, I had so much to talk about before I got on here, and now I can't even. Oh man, Charmaine, we've lost you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start a sprint so I can put the baby down, and hopefully I'll think of some of the other stuff I was going to talk about. But it's good to see everybody. I'm glad you'll join me, except for Pete. I'm not glad he's here, but he's busted into my online house.
Yes, you didn't invite, of course.
Indeed. For sure. You're definitely gone.
She's just not going to read anything for the next 3 years.
100%. Absolutely true. And here's Evie. Yay. Hey, Kim, have you finished the Veil Guard yet? I just need to know.
So fun fact, my husband has started playing Veil
Guard. I know. I'm friends with you on PS5, so I can see what he does.
Yeah, that's definitely not me playing.
He's usually playing Dead Space or Dead Spaces. Or
nope, I am playing Dead Cells. That's
there
me.
You go.
Right. If it's Dead Cells, it's automatically Evie.
Yep. Dead Cells or Hades is always me.
Hades is great. I'm waiting for Hades too. Though toward the end, I got a little burned down on Hades, like trying to platinum it. I was like, how many more times I got to do this? Anyway, so let's do some sprint. A little early than I normally do it after talking, but maybe I'll talk a little longer afterwards. But I'm gonna go put the baby down. You all should tune in soon. I will be doing with Philip and Joanna, I will be doing a book snob tag where I just bully Joanna and Philip about how much of book snobs they are. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Hello, Anita.
Hello.
Why are you whispering?
Are you on vocal rest?
No, she's being weird.
Listen, I'm surprised Anita's even acknowledging me after my betrayal. So, okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
We'll talk about it after the end of sprint.
This is so rude, Jimmy. So rude. Yeah, same. Anitha, everyone's watching you have a good time.
I am every time the elucidated brethren meets and those people, those stupid idiots start talking, I cannot hold myself. I'm reading the same lines, rereading the same lines, and laughing.
Which what are you laughing at?
Those idiots, brother Watchtower,
Oh,
brother
they're the
Dunnington.
They're the best. They're so stupid. They're so stupid.
Yeah.
Hello.
Pete,
Oh my god, you're so loud.
Pete, you're chewing on glass and banging timpani drum.
Wait, can you guys hear me from all the way down there? Is that
Yes.
fine? That's
Yes.
fine. Thank
Yes.
the Lord. I like it when I can do that. Ah.
Did y'all
Hi.
hear Pete chewing gravel?
I wasn't sure loud.
Oh my gosh.
Turned myself down.
You're chewing on freaking Ben's plastic utensils.
Yes, I put that there for Ben. It's a plot.
Guys, I have never seen this before. I went to eat with some of those same kids. There are like 9 of us, and everyone laughed because they had to go to Romulus and Remix, which is the dance, and I was gonna eat. I wasn't having it.
That is
No.
a middle school name.
For sure. So everyone laughed except for me, Dennis, and Chloe. And Chloe is always silent. But Dennis he's like, my stomach, it didn't really feel good. But he's acting like he didn't feel good because he was hungry. But then he's like, yeah, I'm like, so you're hungry? He's like, yeah, I had 8 pancakes for breakfast. I'm like, so how are you hungry? And I don't really understand. So he was chowing down on some wings and everyone was gone. And so we're just hanging out. I'm
This
messing
is
on my phone.
lunch.
No, this is dinner.
Oh.
And Dennis realizes, because we paid our check, Dennis realizes he's out of drink. Like he has no more drink. And the lady's not coming by because we've already paid our tab, right? So Dennis, and I've never seen anybody do this, and I've eaten at a lot of restaurants with a lot of people. Dennis pulls his straw out of his drink, goes to the other side of the table where the other 8 people had been sitting and had left, and starts drinking the remnants of their drinks. And he's like, I'm like, what? I have never seen anybody do that. But he didn't care. And it wasn't just one of them. He goes.
So is this same child also sick after States? That's my question.
No, Dennis is just a freak.
Okay, so he just has the immune system of a Greek demigod. Okay,
He's
cool.
just a
Got
freak.
it.
He's a child. They don't get sick.
Jimmy, that is I've never seen anything like it.
Children are in fact broke.
They're freaks, guys. They are freaks. I don't know what's
There
wrong
are
with them.
so many weird kids this year, actually.
Oh, Dennis is he's great. He's just such a dunderhead. He's such a dunderhead. Yes, we made that same joke when I was telling the chaperones. So did y'all get stuff read? Guys, okay. So Boudica. I am trusting the Brothers Gwyn, and I do believe this is going to be a good book. I'm on like 80 pages in so far. Man, like Philip would love this book because it is so incredibly detailed about what a British tribesman's life would be circa 37 AD. But man, I don't care. It's all about farming, animal husbandry, and blacksmithing, and what crafts are made of. There's some merchants that come. Guys, there were
Alan.
No, stop. It's not like Parker. Stop. It's not the same.
I know it was.
I know. Guys, it's not the same. Like, stop. I've anticipated your argument and I've ignored it.
I would like to play Settlers of Catan.
Guys, there were 2. It was like 3 pages of
Jimmy.
riding a horse. Guys, it was like 3 pages of just riding a horse, and
I mean, I'm
it's
cool with
just
that.
it's just so. Oh, you, Evie. There's so much about horses in here.
So on a level of
No, stop.
No.
Listen.
I'm trying to compare
Linda,
Nita.
Linda,
in the-
honey.
Linda. In the beginning, he offered the easy, decorative things: brooches, combs, dress pins, neck pieces, and armbands, all in gold and silver, copper and bronze, with or without enamel insets. This year, for the first time, there was blue enamel set alongside the red on some of the pieces. Belgic work from the apprentice workshops on the continent. The blue was very close to the color of the Akani cloaks, and those pieces went first, followed closely by others inset with coral or amber or finely worked in silver and gold. Long before evening, he had traded all the pieces he intended to sell and gone on to bargain with a Burovic in the forge, exchanging, amongst other things, several cakes of raw blue enamel for a mirror in silver and a brooch cleverly made to look like a spearhead from the front, but with a feeding she-bear arced across the back of it.
Oh my god.
But the she-bear on the back of it.
And it's fine. And again, it's fine. And like all that kind of stuff is like, it's there if you want to appreciate it. And if it's not, you really can, like, I mean, it's not hard to read. Like you can read it pretty quickly. And it's certainly stuff that you can listen to on audio. What I need is for there to be some kind of conflict, because these people are always like, it's like, well, I don't want to make the hilt of my sword until I've dreamed what goes on it. These freaks, like all this, it's just, there's so many freaking seers
Need
and
to find some freaking mushrooms.
it's just a bunch of druid bull crap where they're like, oh, they have dreams about things, and I'm just like, I need the Romans to come and civilize these people. Like, I need the Romans to bring them some civilization.
So, question: on a scale of I'm bored to this is gonna break my TBR, like Anita's. I'm trying to prepare for
So it is not
Claudius
boring.
the God.
It is not boring like Claudius the God.
Okay.
It is well written, and it flows really quickly. It's not slow. It's just it's just. I am not the person who really cares very much about what life was like among the British tribesmen. I am waiting for the Romans to come and kill some people and have them rise up. Like, that's what I'm waiting for.
I mean, you could do a last-minute sub-in of the Boudica series and make First Man in Rome a 3-month.
No, I'm reading Boudica. It's gonna be good. Like, I know it's going to be good. I just have to.
Rome, though.
So it is slow in. Claudius the God was slow in that it was just a drag. This is slow as in there is not a ton happening because it's a big setup.
See, Claudius the God, the problem is not that it is slow. It just it doesn't have any structure. It's incoherent.
If you like John Gwynne, you will absolutely like these first 80 pages of Boudica. Now, if you don't like John Gwynne, you could also like the first 80 pages of Boudica. But it feels so much like Faithful and the Fallen. At least the setting kind of atmosphere thing from, I don't know, it just does. So
someone who is super mid on whatever the dragon book was.
I'm talking about Faithful and the Fallen.
I know.
So anyway,
did you ever read the other one?
I read the
Shadow of the Gods. There we go.
I read that one. So anyway, I'm trusting the process here. I'm trusting the process because at the end of the last section of the book is 43 AD. 43 AD is when the Romans came.
Claudius will be the emperor, right? That time?
Yeah. So I know that the Romans are coming. So right now it's just character building. Like I like Boudica and her dad and her half brother. Like, I like the characters. He's even got himself a hound.
Got a hound?
Yeah, he's even got himself a hound named Hale.
Did he dream that name?
Yes, actually. I'm not kidding.
Of course he did. Until I read this, my only question about this book is: did he dream that?
So the parts of like. Have you read Winter King? I mean, Warlord Chronicles. Absolutely useless. All right. Well, if anybody's here talking about, if anybody has read Warlord Chronicles, it's like it feels like a combination of Faithful and the Fallen and the parts of Warlord Chronicles that are not in the city. So far, it's interesting. It's just like I just don't like tribes people. Like I would much prefer Romans. And I'm also really interested to see Romans be the bad guys.
Just shuffle in First Man in Rome. It's fine.
Guys, why? What about what I'm saying says I don't want to read this series anymore? Like, it's as if I'm talking to my classes where I say one thing and they're like, well,
what we're trying to do is we're trying to reduce 3 books off your TBR.
I'm loud because I have people saying unreasonable things to me.
Alan doesn't like change and he planned for it.
No, that is not. Oh my lord!
He actually
I am supporting you.
Guys, no,
Okay.
I didn't read anything.
Okay.
It's a whole bunch of battle. It's super interesting. I love it. I love it.
I'm
just not going to talk about what I'm reading.
Is there any action at all yet? Is it all just like
Yes, the prologue is Boudica stabbing some dude who kills her mom.
Nice.
Oh my God, Pete.
Spoilers.
Some of us want to read it.
It's on the first page, Anita.
Okay.
Prologue. He said prologue.
Okay.
It's not spoilers if it's the prologue, Anita.
Look, Anita, what do you read? What did you read? Anything? Oh, you read The Elucidated Brethren. I know what you read. Pete, what'd you read?
I did not because I was working for a hot second.
Oh my gosh, Anita. I mean, Evie, what'd you read?
I'm not going to work the rest of the time.
Evie, what did you read?
Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez.
Why is that book so pink?
Because it's a new release and it's a romance book.
Why are you reading that? You're supposed to finish Tales from Earthsea.
Shut up, Anita.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. It came out today and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a romance. And literally I started reading it like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I'm already 120 pages into it. So it's not going to be a 5-star book. It's probably at most going to be a 4-star book.
I hope you
Evie, it sounds like you hate it. You should just put it down. It sounds like you should stop it.
I have so many critiques for it.
I know. You clearly hate it. DNF, live on screen. Just DNF.
Just read First Man in Rome, Evie.
Oh my gosh, y'all shut up about First Man in Rome. I'm never reading it now. Guess what, Sal? It was April Fool's.
No. Sal's going to kill me.
Sorry. Respinning the wheel right now. Hold on. Let's pull it back up.
No.
Respinning the wheel. Shuffle.
I totally support this. Yes, do it, Alan.
No.
I'm now reading 6 of Crows. Sorry, Sal.
Take that, Pete.
6 of Crows. And Sal, you can blame Pete and Evie.
I can't let anything go.
Claudius the God reread.
Claudius the God is so bad. It's just not good. It's not a good book. Claudius the God is not a good book. Low key though, I read I think I'm really gonna like First Man in Rome when I ever get it. Yes, Jimmy. Yes. How do you get off my jock? How do you remember crap from my channel?
I will say, in all seriousness, I have so many complaints about this book, but dadgummit, I want to know what happens. Like, it's very dialogue heavy.
Don't care, not interested.
All right. Fair. Fair. Everyone's turning on everyone. Alan's gonna let us duke it out.
After what you I told you what you did yesterday. I'm never going to forget it, and I'm never going to let you forget it.
Don't take the money. We're not taking the money. Listen, it's strategy. So, Jerry.
I don't even remember the book title, Alan. That's how much I care.
Oh man. Okay, and we're done.
Hey, so I read Curse of Chalian, so suck it.
And that was from the very first TBR.
Yeah, and I also read, what else I have else a pledge to read? I read Curse of Chalian, I read something else.
Jimmy, I don't know. I mean, name calling, I need to learn that.
You read Scarab Path and Sea Watch.
I did. Yeah, so get out of my face.
Wasn't there another one that you read?
I
No,
did.
those are the
It
only
was,
ones.
It was before Curse of Chalian, surely. It was before Curse of Chalian.
Voice of War?
Voice of War! See, y'all shut up. It's not my problem. People keep putting like books that are 700 pages on that stupid wheel. It does make me happy. It does make me happy that Philip did not like Grace of Kings, though.
Oh,
What?
you did?
What?
Where is this? Where is Philip's house?
I'm so sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. I am not at all sorry for laughing. Actually,
Where
nice
is this
happened.
live stream? I will go brigade with
It's
all
coming
of
like it's coming like next weekend. I think they're doing a live stream. I wasn't
I
going to
need
be
to
able
put
finish
this in
the
my calendar so I can yell at him from the chat.
I can't wait. You know how rarely I've ever seen Philip not like a book.
That's wild.
I don't. I need to restart that and finish it also. But unfortunately, it takes me forever to read things. Last month,
Alan, I will just say that my logic with saying that I'm going to read a book but never doing it, it's
Thanks,
the thought
Simon.
that counts.
Simon, Alan is not going to hate Six of Crows. That is for sure.
Isn't that the one with Kaz Brecker?
Yes. Did Joanna hate Gracie
Philip and
Keynes
Murphy
too?
have bad takes on Monster. What?
Did Joanna hate Gracie Keynes too?
No, Joanna loved it, but Joanna loves everything. Like, what's the last book Joanna didn't like?
Spirit Cuts the Water.
No, let me tell you the last book she didn't like. That cockroach one, but her reputation requires her to pretend she liked it.
The Metamorphosis?
No, everyone knows the Metamorphosis. No, this is way more niche, which gives her you know what Joanna does when she reads those books? She's aura farming. That's what she's doing. She's in her aura farming. Oh my God, that's fire, Jimmy.
Wow.
I'm gonna regret Googling this cockroach book.
It's called like the Lives and Times of Saint Mary of Iglesias. Is my name Margaret Superfudge?
What?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. It has some big, long, pretentious name. Aura farming.
Have you tapped there, Pete?
Pete, who is searching on a literal typewriter.
No, actually.
The Low Spectre one. There you go.
What's it called?
I don't know. Jimmy just said.
How many pages did you read,
right.
Jimmy? What are you doing?
Moving Pete to the bottom where he goes. The passion according to
literally in the corner.
60, not bad.
Anyway.
How is the audiobook for Buduka?
It's actually good. Like I think this book can just because I'm just not someone who if the setting is not like my type of setting, like in a Roman setting, I love like historical, like actual like historical details or detailed descriptions of things. But if it's not a setting I like barbarian Britain, I'm just like, that's something I can literally, like, oh no, I miss what kind of enamel the brooches are made from, I'll be okay.
But it's new. It's new blue enamel. That's not a toothpaste brand, I swear.
Okay, don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, tribesmen, whatever. But I know the story of Boudica, and it's super interesting. There's a lot of druid crap. Like, I hated the druid. I didn't like the druid crap in Warlord either.
I mean, to be fair, I assume the druid stuff is it would be surprising if it wasn't there in the
Oh yeah,
beginning.
for sure. Like everything's there for a reason. It's great. I just don't like the setting. I'm waiting for the Romans.
Do you know there was a 2023 film called Boudica, Queen of War that nobody has heard of?
It's probably a D-list movie.
Also,
not even good enough for made for TV.
Yeah. But yeah, the audiobook's good. It has different narrators. Like there's a guy narrator and girl narrator, depending on who the chapter's about. Which is pretty cool. There's also an older audiobook that is just a female.
And recharge with a new mattress from Ashley's.
Pete, we can hear that.
That wasn't me.
It was me.
It was Christine.
Krishna, you're allowed to do
Did
that.
you hear Anita just give you sass?
You're allowed to do that, Krishna. That was, only for Pete.
Yeah,
Oh
only if Pete or me do something wrong.
Yeah.
Kyle, I'm not a hater. I'm not going to do this again. Rewind the conversation. I'm not a hater. I'm never going to talk about any book I'm reading, though, while I'm in the middle of reading it.
So let's
Listen,
hear more
I'm
about that
just
new
saying-
mattress.
What new mattress?
That was on the ad, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, how did y'all hear that from way over there? Jimmy, I'm going to burn your house down.
No, you have to swat him. You have to make his dreams come true first on live stream.
All right. Well, I mean, that's fine, but that's okay. Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, I mean, it's good. Like, it's not a bad book. I just am not.
You're waiting for more stabbing to happen.
I'm waiting for people who are not these people to be in the book.
Literally waiting for the Romans.
Yes. Like, look, these people need to be civilized. They sit there and they wait all day wondering when the dog is going to have puppies. And that's what they do. And then they're like, oh, when's the horse going to have? And then they go and ride a horse. And they're like, oh, look, I made a brooch out of, they need the Romans.
But does he talk about the economy?
Sounds like
What about
someone
the
did a lot of
economy?
Their economy, they don't even have any freaking currency. Their economy is trading crap, barter system.
Sounds like someone did a lot of research and really wanted to include all the research regardless.
Research is great. The research is great. It's just, they need to be
He
civilized.
does, Jimmy. He does.
Will I be able to make said brooch with enamel fittings?
100%. It is like Parker in that respect. I'll tell you all.
My time then. I only read books to figure out how to.
Yes,
spy
Ben,
for
I am
never-
aware. I'm so excited for the last part of this book when the Romans show up. So, but I do like Braiaca. Like, I like Boudica. She's sassy. She's got spunk. I hate spunk. What's that from? Anybody?
I
Goodbye.
watched the movie with you. I'm pretty sure. And I don't
First
remember the
Kid?
name because my memory is bad.
What'd you say it's from, Pete?
First Kid?
No, I thought it was from the dude that plays Jack Frost, Martin Short. And no, it's not that movie.
It is from there we go. It is from the first episode of the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Look at John rolling up in here, quoting me some Ed Asner. So,
And as a first-time
sprinter,
joiner, you get 50 Allen points.
you do.
Alan Bucks.
Nice. Look at John. Jimmy, are you even reading anything right now, or are you just lurking to like when we're sprinting, you just go do something else and then show back up to like to
He
harass
just said that
everybody?
he took like a 20 milligram or whatever it was, and going off to
10.
Jupiter.
Why? Because that's not true. That's not true. My buddy was here for spring break, and we quoted the Mary Tyler Moore Show at least twice.
To be
little
fair,
song, a
Alan,
little
and I
dance.
say this in all with
A little
all like
seltzer down your pants.
What?
I said a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants.
okay, never mind. Joke
Just
past.
letting you know. Just letting you know. Chuckles the clown in the parade. He is killed by an elephant who steps on him because he is dressed like a giant peanut. And they can't report that news story without dying laughing. So, no. I would say Leopold II was a Chad. I hope the Romans will bring Mary Tyler Moore Show to Boudica. I hope so. Mary Tyler Moore Show's in color. Like what?
That's the justification for it not being old.
Yes. I'm not quoting the Dick Van Dyke Show.
If it's not from earlier than the 60s or whatever color happened.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Let me tell you 2 decades that I hate: the 60s and the 70s. And I had a big long argument about this at state. I had to argue with one of the chaperones who teaches with us now is one of my former students. He's one of the first class, like he's like the second class I taught. And so he's a teacher now. And so we were just talking a bunch about histories, and I hate the hippies. I hate them all. Like I don't like their little countercultural movement. I don't like their freaking sexual revolution. All the hippies, I don't like.
You don't like the bare feet.
No, I don't like all that. I don't like their bare feet. I don't like their hemp. I don't like their tie-dye, their stupid flowers. I don't like Woodstock. I don't like their free sex and drugs.
Okay,
You
eating?
get that? This is a family-friendly channel.
Oh
and
my
eating
god.
family-friendly.
Like, you know what the hippies can do? They can just stop what they're doing. They can wear glasses that don't have colored lenses.
What?
And
That's great.
they can wear clothes that fit.
You don't, but baggy clothes. I mean, ripped up clothes.
No, the hippies are the worst. I blame them for everything, basically.
I mean, that's fair. A lot of them are in our government now, but we're going to stop there.
Hippies?
They're old and about to die.
The hippies?
Yes.
I hate hippies.
They're called boomers now.
No, not all boomers are hippies. Many boomers are anti-hippie.
You still blame the hippies for it.
I mean, I blame the hippies for basically everything. Like, it's their fault.
So basically, long story short, TLDR version, it's all Pete's fault.
We didn't have any good wars in the 60s and 70s. Korea and Vietnam. Vietnam sucks. Vietnam is F tier war.
There are no good wars.
If you look into the history of the
pararescue, the Napoleonic Wars are really good wars. The Napoleonic Wars are really good wars. The Peloponnesian Wars are great war. The Corinthian War, Spartan Theban War, great wars.
Tiny.
Vietnam, sucky war.
But we got Star Wars out of it.
Star Wars also sucks, Pete.
Well, that's your own personal issue. It sounds
nope. You know what the best Star Wars movie is? Ewok, Battle for Endor.
Actually, that's a solid take. Go for it.
I know. It's so good. I think I might be run off of YouTube or like out of my job if I actually do that.
The kids will love it.
Patreon content.
Okay, I got no problem. I'll rank Ancient Wars. No one's got a problem with that. I can rank Ancient Wars.
Rank Modern Wars.
Like seriously, like freaking 60s and 70s. Like what we get in the 60s and 70s? We get like the Red Scare. Like ugh.
true. The Red Scare sucked.
Yes, I know. Yuck.
McCarthy.
You know,
was
we got
lame.
the 80s were awesome. You know, what we got in the 80s really bright colors, and the Care Bears, and the Ninja Turtles, and the Transformers,
and
He-Man.
rampant crack cocaine.
Not
Exactly. It's
say.
so much better than we.
And
Not
HIV
for
and
me.
AIDS. Though,
Not for
I'm
me.
sorry, but that makes the 80s the worst.
Not for me.
Weren't you born in the 80s, Alan?
Sure, but I didn't do crack cocaine.
It's a baby? Come on, man.
So then why are you complaining about the 60s and 70s? You're born in the 80s. That's like
Because
me
none of the
complaining
crack
about
cocaine
the
people,
70s.
none of the crack cocaine people are bothering me with their stupid bell bottoms.
So the disco people weren't bothering you?
I don't like disco. I hate their bell bottoms too. Like, I don't like that 70s show. I agree with Red. They all need to get a job, get out of the basement. I don't like Stranger Things, TBH.
Gasp.
You get them, Christina.
It's too scary.
I mean, I like Black Company, but I don't like Vietnam.
And 80s fashion was horrible.
What? 80s fashion is amazing. You get out of here.
It was terrible. It was hideous.
I am anti-lava lamp because the only reason you have a lava lamp is if you're a hippie.
Honey,
Hey, do you have a lava lamp?
What?
my
Do not-
cousin has like 8 lava.
Josh has lava lamps? He's not a hippie.
I have nothing to contribute to this discussion, Jimmy, so it's better.
Anita,
Yeah.
never mind. I was gonna
Marion
ask-
has a great question. Are you anti-waterbed, Ellen?
No, I think I'm indifferent to waterbeds. Anita, I was going to ask you where you ranked a war, but then I couldn't decide if it was insensitive or not, so I didn't say it.
Which were, I mean, if from my perspective, every war is bad. So,
My gosh, you're such a hippie. Pro waterbed, pro waterboarding. Oh my gosh.
All right. We got another tier list for you, Alan.
All right.
Oh,
So,
God.
so we're, oh my gosh, we're gonna sprint. No, I like, my parents had a waterbed, so I
So did
My
mine.
parents also had a waterbed.
It's a parent thing to do.
anyway, I'm gonna have to take this sprint offline. Like, I'm not gonna be able to leave it up because of all
Why?
the
No one
things I
ca-
just said.
Everyone cares about waterbeds and waterboarding.
I don't think it's no, not the water. No, the stuff about
Ranking wars.
about tier ranking wars and about how much I hate the hippies.
All right, while we're at it, before we take this offline, you should tier rank torture methods too. Like, let's go. Like,
What?
anyway,
Pete?
I'm gonna stop.
That's what.
Drawn and forward. Solid
No,
8.
that's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna be the shock jock. I'm gonna be the shock jock of.
Where's keel hauling rank for you?
And I'm keel hauling is great. Keel hauling is top. Keel hauling's S tier. Keel hauling's S tier.
Yes.
Tar and feather.
What?
Tar and feather.
Man, tar and feather's okay. Tar and feather's like C tier. Anyway,
Next, chatting with nuts.
I bet I'm not sure I have time for another sprint after like talking for 30 minutes.
But I
Sorry.
need to read The Rising. I need to finish it.
Wait, no. It's been almost 40 minutes.
I need.
Lou would be a fan of
Oh
you
my
all.
God,
That's
today is
how
fun.
it all started. All I said was, I don't even remember who it was. I said, you got spunk. I hate spunk. And that's where this came from. Because
blame
Kyle
you.
had to call me old.
I blame Pete for this discussion.
I blame Pete for most things. All right, let's do a quick sprint then. Let's do a quick sprint. I think Mitch is right. I think this is the most unhinged inter sprint
Yes.
conversation we've ever had. What, Christina? What is your problem?
What's your problem?
Christina, how would you rank the Napoleonic Wars?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I wouldn't rank.
Do you like the 60s and 70s?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You want to what?
I want to be a hippie, but without the drugs.
What?
Yes.
That's what I said. Can they hear me?
Yeah.
They can
Alan,
Yes, they were
Alan
so
is like Holt from Brooklyn Nine. You made me turn.
yes, yeah. You made me turn my chair.
You cannot be surprised by this. I love flowers. I love loose clothing. I love nature. I'm barefoot all the time in our house.
Oh no.
You know that.
Alan
Alan-
realizing live on streams that he's married to a hippie.
All right, divorce.
This is like when I found out you rooted for Scar in The Lion King.
I don't know why that one surprised you. Two is not the same thing.
If I support Christina in the divorce, would it be considered as betrayal?
What, Anita?
If Anita
Let's print.
supported Christina in the divorce, would that be considered betrayal?
Yes. Yes, I am anti-peace and anti-love. I'm anti. Hey, dude, what's up, bro? Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
Does this mean that you don't like Bill and Ted's adventure?
I do like Bill and Ted. Oh, that joke was most heinous.
They also weren't from the 60s and 70s. Anyways,
Yeah, they're just California dudes, like the Californian sketches on SNL.
they're California hippies. They're hippies.
Sure, what are you doing here? You know what I'm talking about?
Let's read. I want to get back to my elucidated brethren.
Don't tell me what to do, Anita.
Okay, I will read. 35. That's not even.
I said it was a short one, Anita. Kyle called me old, and everything went to hell in a handbasket. All right, back. Ben called me, and I told him that I was arguing about hippies, and he's like, "Oh, stupid hippies." And I was like, "Ben, no." I said we're arguing about the time periods, and I said, "What do you think of the '60s and '70s?" And he immediately went, "Oh, stupid hippies." And I was like, "Finn, I know this is why we're friends." He said, "Draft dodging commies. Why don't you go stage a sit-in?" I'm like, "Finn, yes. Why don't they just go stage a sit-in?" It made me so happy.
How's Finn doing with is he back in the office full time?
Yes, and he hates it because he can't sit there and play video games all day, and it makes him mad.
He didn't smuggle his PS5 in or something?
So he has discovered remote play, which you can play on a tablet or your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an RPG, so he doesn't have a ton of time, but like on his lunch break, like he can run around and talk to NPCs in town and stuff, which saves some time.
I mean, PlayStation, if you have a decent internet connection, the remote play is pretty good. I had a friend at work who did at my old job that did that.
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima is great, Tori. But yeah, so because of that, Finn, like the game that the games that we wait for every iteration to play together, like he's not done with it yet. And that's only because he's in the office full time now.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is funny.
Is his workload gone up at all?
I mean, no, he just has to do it from the office. Currently, he's dealing with the fallout from the brawl inside the air traffic control tower they had today in DC. It was like an actual fist fight. Like an actual fist fight inside the air control tower.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first I've heard about it.
Did you Google it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you hear the clacking?
Yeah. Do you see it now?
I do see it now. I have pulling up 6 different articles to see if they say different things.
Yeah. So how are you, Tori? Tori, your cover for your new book looks really good. I really like it.
Yeah, it looks so good, right?
Looks quite good. Anitha, how far did you make it? Did you get past the Elucidated Brethren?
Still going on. I mean, they come on and off.
Yeah, did you get past the one that you were at?
Yes.
I agree, Mitch. I agree. What's happening in it? What's Vimes doing?
I think they just witnessed the aftermath of Dragon. They are all drunk and they're in shock.
Who, the guards or the brethren?
Guards.
Yeah, I hear you. What do you think of Fred Colin? What do you think of Fred Colin?
Nothing yet.
What do you think of Knobby Knobs?
Nothing yet. No opinion. I like Carrot. I like Veterinary.
I love Veterinary also. Are you talking about Sybil Vimes? I think the Sybil content in Fifth Elephant's really good. Like Sybil gets a lot of Pete.
Sorry.
Why do you have an actual factory floor machine as your keyboard?
Blame the mic.
Tori, I just met your favorite character, Detritus.
You have not met Detritus in that book because he doesn't come into book 2. He comes in book 2. No, he didn't. He's not in book 1.
No, but Carrot fought in that bar or tavern something. He was the troll. Or
that's
bouncer.
Not Detritus. It's a different troll.
But that's what.
Show me on the camera where his name comes up.
Okay, wait.
No, it's not, Tori. If Vimes and Sybil getting together is a spoiler, I don't care.
I'll be honest. I didn't know they were going to be a couple before I read Guards.
Oh well, there you go.
Which is wild to me.
Okay. I hope so, said Nobby. He nodded to the troll which was employed by the drum as a splatter. Evening, detritus, just showing the new lad the ropes.
Okay, all right.
Was it, hold on. Was it capital D or
Yes.
lowercase D?
Yeah, it's capital D.
Capital D, obviously.
All right, that's fair. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize he was in book 1 in that one scene.
He's not a perspective though.
Yeah,
he's
no.
he's big in book 2, and he's big in book 2 and going forward. You haven't met Lady Sybil yet? That's sad.
No.
She's the best.
So sad.
I do not. I love Detritus. I think therefore I am. I think I like Detritus' little helmet. Sybil is awesome, and she has such a good backstory from school.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to get back to Fifth Elephant. Hint, hint, Evie.
I'm very excited to see what you think of Night Watch, Tori.
Fine, Pete. I will DNF this, and we can start the Fifth Elephant.
But you have to finish the pink book, Evie.
No, she's DNFing it because she obviously hates it.
Did you read more of that, Evie, during the sprint?
I did. I read
And you don't
25
like
pages of it.
You don't like it any better?
Listen, this is the brain candy my brain needs. It is. I don't have to think. I'm not saying it's dumb, but it's just like.
But you can
It's
say it's
entertaining
dumb.
me.
But you can say it's dumb.
For me, it is not my usual repertoire or standard.
Evie, are you a book snob?
literature.
Are you a book snob?
Yep.
Okay, all right. All right.
I'm not saying we have to start Fifth Elephant now, Evie, but just to,
Pete is not
You
ready.
just
To,
told
Pete is
me
not ready at
you
all. He
just
needs to
made me
finish the
DNF
Rising.
this book.
No, he needs to finish the Rising.
I'm gonna try to do that tonight.
I don't see it happening.
I love
Really?
when you fight.
I'm on page 375 of 443.
Okay, I should have
That is
this.
like less than 75 pages. That is imminently doable, Anita.
I did not say it's not doable. I just said it's not happening.
Okay, so Pete.
Okay then.
Pete.
I know what you're doing, but I'm taking it anyways.
I will finish this and this.
Okay.
I should have them both done by the end of the day Thursday, and then we can start Friday.
Okay. Just let me know. And I'll probably restart it. Don't dust me.
Cool. I'm probably not gonna restart it because I feel like I remember enough of it to.
I remember there's another country. And I
Yeah.
remember that Vimes was pissed because he has to go to the other country.
It's Uberwald, so it's basically Transylvania. Or
It's
it's
Angwa's place of
Yeah, it's Angler's.
family reference.
Yes.
Angler's.
That was slowly coming back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people wondering what the pink book is that weren't here.
Abby,
Okay,
Abby Jimenez new book.
So
Yes.
hold on. On my Mount Rushmore of book 2 fart sniffers, we have Philip Chase.
What's a fart sniffer?
Philip Chase.
They,
Joanna.
they like the smell of their own farts, Anita.
Evie. No, you know what? Evie's fourth. Evie's fourth on the fart sniffing Mount Rushmore.
I'll take it.
She's the least fart sniffer of the. And you know what? Jared is the third one. So it's my Mount Rushmore of fart sniffing booktubers is Philip, Joanna, Jared, and Evie.
It's the gray check mark.
Wait, I'm more of a fart sniffer than Jimmy? This is amazing.
Yeah, Jimmy's not really a fart sniffer.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
Anita,
They like the smell of their own farts.
That's what does that mean?
Anita, it's pretentious people. Pretentious people are fart sniffers.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh.
it's like they sniff farts and they pretend like it's good. Like, you know how sommeliers like swirl wine around and
It
everything?
means they sniff farts, Anita.
Okay.
But like it's comparing. Anyways.
Matt.
See, I understand what you are saying, but I don't understand it. I was like,
Okay, like it's Anita. It's a metaphor.
Matt, I would be.
No, I don't want to know anymore.
Matt, you would not see me if Simon Jimenez had a new book out, and also I'd be yelling about it as soon as I heard about it.
Yeah, I fully expect that as soon as there is any announcement that any Simon Jimenez might be writing a book, we're gonna hear about it.
Oh no, I already knew he's writing a book.
Oh, he is writing a book?
Yeah.
Why didn't I know about it then?
Did you not watch my interview with Simon Jimenez?
I
last
may
year?
or may not have not watched the rest of it after I read Spear Cuts Through Water.
All right, so
I'm a bad
he
friend.
hates EV confirmed.
Yeah.
All right, so I have to start getting ready for bed. So thank you guys, chat, for joining. All right, chat, we'll see y'all later. Make sure you hit that bell notification. Make sure you hit that bell notification, like my number one biggest fan, who always knows when I go live, so he can come in and tell me how much he loves me and my content.
Oh yeah, your biggest fan.
The fart cuts through nostril. There you go. The fart cuts through nostril. People who do wait for new enamels are fart sniffers. I will say hi to Ben tomorrow when he doesn't answer any question that I have for him. Just stares at me like.
Is
blank.
Ben this year's Eric Yang?
Yes.
No. I mean, if like for meme content, I guess, but
Yeah, I mean for us, not for you as a teacher.
yeah. All right. So glad we had a sprint. It was very productive. We learned that I am a crotchety old man, and that Anita doesn't know what fart sniffing is.
But it doesn't make sense to me. By the way, in everyone, Alan is right. Read Guts Cuts.